We are live. And we are live. Yes, yes we are. We are live and we are once again drafting Adventures in Forgotten Realms. I haven't studied up on the format or anything. There's a good chance this will be really as dumb as the last two drafts I did. Let's see. Let us throw away our precious gold. Ready. Okay, I have yet to play blue format. Also, this would be like my third Mordenkainen. There are some very good blue cards though. I guess we want to get the D20 roll support cards, the die roll support card. Why do I already have the parallax card style for this? I've oh, did I get it from the mastery? Right. Somewhat slow. Faraday's fireball. Slowness means dead air. Okay. I like this Placer Beast, but um, well, we still haven't seen any of our die rolling support. Okay, this is kind of a Frostlink. Sometimes Frostlinks. Yes, more than Kainen. Hi, Zook for Switch. Welcome back to this. This is my third one. I'll actually probably play this one. I feel like it doesn't protect itself very well. I mean, you can create the dog. Obviously, on an empty board, it's great. Okay, I feel like we could use the early creatures. It might be nice. Early creatures. I find that if you don't have enough early game, it's going to get picked off by the random aggro decks. Not a fan of this goblin. Well, if we have room for you, you can make. Generally, not a fan of 1/1 plus 1. 1/1s for 1. Unless like they can create some kind of late game value. Red Black Legend. It's like the guy where you can pay X. They have other creatures get minus X minus X. That's the only wrath in the format. That means it's very hard to come back from a board disadvantage. Alright. That is not great. Okay, let's get this. It grants us an advantage. And it's also an early flyer. I think someone did the math, and on average, grant an advantage is the equivalent of around um +5 to the dice roll, which is great. Okay, I like the GN better than the Beast is better if we are like heavy venture. Okay, not good for us. Just get this fairly good, and it's on theme. Secret tunnel. No, wait, that's a different one. Basically, a combat trick. Might be better to just get the wall. Right, It's like a 2-1 for 2. I like these frost giants, they're hard to kill. So they're fairly good on the top end. For dice support. I don't think we're aggressive enough for these. This giant is very great. I mean, you play it on curve. The only things, uh, what can kill it? Hard is fireball, obviously, but 8 mana. Charmed sleep will need 6. I have one of. Sure, I want multiple. Not sure I want multiple. Threaten might. Let's get threaten as an option. This is a bit more viable than that goblin. I also wouldn't mind cutting it. Okay. Like a consistent source of mana. Oi! Oh man, what did I get? I don't know what I got from that one. Oh, I got the Rakdos guy. Oh well. The deck of many things. Okay, so I think we'll get this just because it's a mythic. This one might be better. No, let's go with our die ruling theme. So many gems. Critical hit. Oh, nice. Or second giant. Second giant. Okay, we're definitely going to make some cuts. Like, okay, so the deck of many things, it has a possible negative result. Which 2-1 are you talking about? The Morning Star? Okay, this is our draw cards. The draw or look at top 3 guy for 5e. Okay, spy or unintended windfall? I guess we're not really the treasure deck. Spy might be better. I want to cut this jaded sellsword. This is certainly a body. Oh, we can have both. Okay, this is good if we have a splash, but not much. We to cut 1-1. You see so many silver ravens. Okay, I feel like in terms of late game cards, the giant is better than that guy. That mine. Okay, I want to stick to 17 lands and 40 cards. Or not, I have enough card draw. Okay, what's last word? I'm sure it'll be fine. Copy. This is AFR draft number. Okay, let's see how well this die ruling deck goes. Being fed green, I think it was more like, well, I wasn't paying too much attention. Okay, I go first. So we need a third land to get going. As you make camp near the ancient ruin, hear the sound of drums echoing in halls where no dwarf has lived, regenerate. Alarmed by the news you brought, the storm giant king of Maelstrom has called his king to council. Okay, so the red-green deck is fairly aggressive. I guess I don't mind trading my early drops for his. We probably have a superior late game. See, now we don't want to give in to their pack tactics. Okay, going to hold himself back so that they have first strike when they attack. Okay, so blocking is going to be pretty bad next turn, so I think we just attack. The turn after this, we play our first giant. Okay, I think I'll keep everybody at home. Yeah, I think I'll stay at home. Right, so might die to first strike shenanigans. There you go. Right, play the second one. Right, he's probably not attacking. Okay, so we have to fireball one of them. So if he attacks with both, you'll have Giant block the Null Hunter, then Slinger block the Javelin. Oh wow, okay. That is a bigger problem. Right, so we're taking 7. Sorry, Morty. Oh, we're dead. Oh well. The double Hobgoblin Captain early on was great. Also, it reminds me that I'm annoyed that I didn't get any magic missile. Right. Come on. Not a good start. Try to recover. Okay. I think I'll go Soul Knife first. It always annoys me when the opponent gets to draw extra cards. My Psychic Blade cuts the mind and severs thoughts. Even if you survive, you'll never remember I was here. Always happy to lend a hand. It- I'm so going to charm sleep that guy. So I can draw a card. Secret door! Is he planning evil things for my soul knife spy? Oh, menace, I can't block it. Oh, this can ramp us. Nice. Hey, there are 3 of you viewers now. How are you guys doing? Speak up in chat. You're welcome. Hey. Yes. Land, give me a land. You are not a land. So deck of many things. It rolls better the less cards I have in hand. Never deals combat. I guess I'll just offer a trade. Okay. Okally dokally. Okay. Let's play Frost Giant. Nice.
Let your soul be a wellspring that nourishes the world.
Okay, so he can't use his +1 on the Frost Giant. Why didn't you +1? What? You're weird, man. Yes, sorcery speed lang yung on top. Anyway, we're winning here. You know why we're winning? We're winning because we saw a pair of goblins. And they helped us deal a critical hit. Ooh, draw 2 cards. Yeah, Wardy stacks on abilities, but he could still have activated Grandmaster on like my Soul Knife Spy or something. Or heck, he could have searched for a Monk of the Open Hand. Oh well. Okay, that is not great. First, I'm sending this back. Okay, that is a bit better. Sending back the fireball, I guess. Secret door to keep us alive. Oh, also secret door. Nice. So I guess he's a venture deck. I guess he's a deck full of secret doors. Oh, I guess he's a deck who's stuck on mana. Not that our Soul Knife Spy will be able to get through. Okay, so he's doing Mad Mage. Like in the first few turns, I prefer to develop my board instead of keeping up mana for permission. Like it's better to save this up for some big bomb spell they have. Parang slot itong game. What does that mean? Okay, and if he doesn't do anything we can counter next turn, we'll use this to draw. Slug. Well, everyone has secret doors, so that's a thing. Nice, natural 20. Sure. Sure. Oh man, I wish I didn't send the tap guy to the bottom. Seven.
To maintain balance, to control, one must first know.
Exchange your hand and library, then. Okay. I'll take the 4.
With magic like that,
I should have played the
barely
mountain
worth
last
my
turn. Why
time.
didn't I?
The entire multiverse is my library.
Okay, it's a bit it's a bit of a risk to activate the Book of Many Things, especially if we have the Pixie Guide, because there's a chance that we roll 20 and get a creature from our graveyard, and when that creature dies, we lose the game. It's better to kill one of his dudes first, so that we can get that guy. Okay, now I think I will roll the Deck of Many Things.
You're barely worth my time.
Okay, draw 2 cards. Why did we only draw 1 card? Ah, no, we got 1 to 9. Okay. Okay, I think we'll need to get rid of this big flyer. Okay, why did I play Pixie Guide first?
Maintaining balance requires insight.
Alright. I think we're going to be able to start doing things for advantage.
The entire multiverse
Oh, there.
is my
Even
library.
better. Okay, is it safe for our Prime Shield Giant to attack? It can kill us with Beast plus this. Okay, we'll attack later. It's totally safe now to roll the Deck of Many.
You have incurred my wrath, insolent whelp.
I actually don't care if Mordenkainen dies. He's giving me an advantage, but it's not super critical I get him to ultimate. Do this.
Deal!
You will also no. We'll just do Fandelver. We have so many lands on the bottom of our deck. Okay, I believe next turn we can start attacking. Oh, sure. You rolled a 1 and a 4. Okay. Okay. Nice. Hey, why did I get no the 20? Oh, it's minus my hand. That's right. Create another dog.
Apparently, I can create your doom in dog form.
Oh, okay. Right. You can do that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we have to be a bit wary about our library size. Oh, nice. Oh, that's fine. I'll do it. Okay, I guess Morty's dying.
Even a fool can affect the balance of the multiverse.
Okay, we're almost out of cards. Okay, can we just attack with everybody? He has 4 blockers. I 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. Then I have critical hit and pair of goblins again. And he doesn't have permission this time. Okay. Sure. Okay, I'm seeing victory. Right. It was indeed a slog, but it was a slog where I had a planeswalker. Alright, one. Hope for the best. Yeah, he was also low on mana. It's like Secret Door is repeatable dungeon stuff, but it takes a lot of mana. Also, that dwarf that deals damage whenever I roll a die. He was like quietly working hard. Okay? Someday our mountain will come. The way opened before him, and the dust of centuries stirred in the air. Aha! You see a pair of goblins. This is actually fairly good. I could see you drafting like a few of these and having some go wide deck. Right, time to befriend them. I did have a Brazen Dwarf, but only one. Goblins specifically are a thing. And I suppose like you see a pair is fairly good in the pack tactics deck. This is one life. Okay. I think I didn't draw the dwarf early last game. Nice rolls. Let's get mountain. Now my two goblins are dumb. He missed a land drop, didn't he? Yep. Oh yeah, that's definitely something I missed. It's because I was thinking that I would fireball the his frost giant. Then I changed my mind at the last second and fireballed the air elemental instead. I couldn't have cast either of the two if I had targeted the frost giant. Trade for goblin. Oh my god, it feigned death. Okay. The goblin was defeated because the silver raven pretended to be dead. Okay, we can't really play Morty early. Since he has these evasive dudes, they'll just... Okay, my opinion on Mordenkainen has improved because it's hard to kill him. He's a 5 and he does +2 every turn. And even if like they kill him after 2 or 3 attack phases, he saved you a bunch of life and drawn you a bunch of cards. You don't even have to defend him. Well, you do, but you know, better if you do. Oh, there, I'm playing the dog. The dwarf. Doesn't seem worth it to use fireballs on these things. Are you going to feign death yet again? Okay. Oh, nice. It had a counter. So the deck of many things, you can only roll a 20 if you don't have any cards in hand. So that seems fair. Curdle. Crydle. Okay, it's not milk. Okay.
It's like your tiny mind couldn't possibly grasp mine.
Okay. So I guess I was worried about earlier about rolling to get a creature from my yard. It wasn't really a problem as long as I kept at least one card in my hand. So I was playing that wrong. There's always the non-trivial chance that you roll low and discard your hand, which is also a risk. But I think if you have the Pixie Guide, that's very unlikely to happen. The odds are in your favor. Nice. Secret door again. Early secret door. Okay. If we get third land, we can play Untap Guy and he lets us play Windfall or contact other plane. Probably Windfall first, right? Hello. Secret door. Have you done any other drafts? Which I haven't watched your video with the 2 drafts yet. Okay, so we want a third land. Third land. Oh, all the die rolling things have this D20 icon. I like how roll a D20 doesn't have um, any rules text. After I'm done today. Okay. Also, it mildly annoys me that these result tables aren't aligned. Like they could make the first cell wider so that 1 to 9, 10 to 19, and 20 are all the same. With I forget how it looks. Is that how it was in the old source books? I forget. Oh no, he too is a dice rolling fiend. I think he's having more trouble with mana. Okay, I think I will do Jin. Surprised he didn't attack with his Pixie Guide. Okay, next turn we'll definitely need to do Unexpected Windfall. He's stuck at 2, I'm stuck on 3, so kind of fair. Except I have a Rampy Dude. I would guess he's color screwed. Yeah, he doesn't have his whatever his second color is. Oh no! He came to a river. I guess he doesn't want me to attack with the Conjure. That doesn't make sense. He should just attack for 2. My swing back is only 2, and it's more likely I use the Conjurer for mana. I really like the flavor of the modal card. Come to a river. Fight the current or find a crossing. Although I guess flavor-wise, it doesn't make sense that you're the one casting you come to a river, and you're also the one making the decision. It should be like Dungeon Master says you come to a river. So what is your decision? Right. Uh-huh. Let's play the guy that's harder to kill. DMing your own campaign. Yes, exactly. Alright. This is the pay to roll and draw. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot now. Because we're basically just going to be playing these Jins every turn. Get that land first. Oh, I guess I can untap you for value or something. Sure. There's more where that came. I still don't understand why he isn't attacking with the pixie gun. Well, to be fair, if he attacked with the pixie guide, I would be attacking with the clever conjurer. This again. He'll be like another one. Okay, that one is fine. Oops, should have untapped the frost giant. Actually, I should have untapped the Jin. I could have untapped the Jin. What am I thinking? Jumpy jumps. Sorry, dude. You were so screwed. Mana and color screwed. Okay, we don't actually need to do anything. It's at this point of the game where if you say good game, it's kind of offensive. Because it certainly wasn't a good game for him. Right. Now we can do it. It's not rude when he goes first. Are you winning, son? Hey, Tempered Fury. I'm doing well. This is what, third win? I think we are at 3-1. So, well, we are at 4-1. This is definitely better than the 2-3s we got last Friday. Has your internet gotten better? Tempered Fury, you said you were having converged problems last week. Converge. Guild. The back scratcher of legend. Oh, do you want me to tell you about the D&D cards? Well, the first thing to note is that in the D&D set, the lands have flavor text. And they have these flavor words that aren't really abilities, like combat inspiration on this guy. It doesn't mean anything, but it's just to match the D&D flavor. Is it unique? Yes, these are the only lands that have flavor text as far as I know. Okay, you are untappy, dude. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you some of the other mechanics later. Oh, some of the other mechanics are like they have the D20 rules. I think there are 4 different mountains with flavor text. 4 different flavor texts for the mountain. Right, let's throw away the critical hit. So there are cards with D20 effects. They look kind of like result tables from the D&D games. You know how they are. It may not have been necessary to use the fireball there. Okay, we can use the fireball on this one. Or... Well, let's just fireball him again. Alright, if we get 1 more mana, we can bounce a dude and play... Okay, he did his own fireball. Fair. Okay, let's play our hard to kill dude. Yeah, and the way they did the random effects is they're always positive. There are some cards in the set that have that you can possibly roll something bad on the D20, but I think there's only like 1 or 2 of them. Most of them are like you get this effect or you get slightly bigger effect. There was no reason not to spellbook on your turn. This? And of course, there's the planeswalkers and legends named after the D&D flavor dudes. This is Mordenkainen. He's famous for some spells. I'm sure you've heard of it. And some of the flavor, there's a lot of modal effects, like they're simulating D&D decisions. Like, you see a pair of goblins, do you charge them or befriend them?
I'm finished with this foolishness.
Aren't you dead? Alright, good game. The main feature mechanic they have for the set is venturing into the dungeon. I guess I didn't have a venture card to explain. But basically, there's 3 dungeons available, which are all existing D&D adventures. I think. Yeah, I think I sent some to our Discord. Like Lost Mines of Phandelver, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and Tomb of Annihilation. Don't jinx me, Switch. So basically, every time you have a card that has the ability Venture into the dungeon, every time you do that, you either, if you're not yet in a dungeon, you start a new one. If you are, you advance to the next room in the dungeon. Something like that. It's not a super strong mechanic. They didn't push it too hard. So it mostly feels like a limited thing at the moment. Sure. Hasty haste. So there are some die rolling payoffs, like this guy, whenever I roll dice, it deals 1 damage. This guy is going to deal like 5 to 6 damage to an opponent over the course of the game. I'll live with that. Switch, is this the only card that references natural 20? I think it's the only one I've seen. Okay, is he going to magic missile my guy? Magic missile. No blocks. I don't think there is a critical miss card. I'm not sure. It's because most of the die roll stuff, they prefer to have positive effects. But like I mentioned, there's one where there's a possible negative effect, and if you roll a 0 or lower, there's a modifier. If you roll a 0 or lower, you discard your hand, something like that. Okay, this is super aggressive. You don't roll for the other player though. That doesn't make sense. It's hard to translate like the D&D stuff directly, since D&D is it's like a cooperative game most of the time. While this is competitive. So like the decision spells, I was mentioning it to Switch earlier. It kind of feels different because you're the one casting the decision spell and you're also the one making the decision. Right. Power of persuasion. You should block. I can't show you too much of the venture into the dungeon stuff because my deck right now isn't focused on it. Oh, here, you can see it here. There's an example of a dungeon. This is the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Okay, I think we win. Right. You're doing so well. I guess it's only 1 draft for tonight because we already made it to 6 wins. So I guess we can say I'm more, what's the English term for Hiyang? I'm more naturally inclined to this die roll deck, or I more instinctively understood it compared to the aggro decks I was running last week. Okay, we still go first. Okay, that's not too bad. Secret door. Okay, this secret door is one of the few venture into the dungeon cards in my. Hello. Also, I just noticed this playmat. It looks really good. Like some kind of dungeon mural. Viewer number 1 million checking in. Welcome back, Maru. This might be the last game of the night, though. We are already at 6 and 1. Dancing sword. Blah blah blah. Okay. You are the dancing sword. Okay, so if the equipped creature dies, the dancing sword comes alive. Yeah, something natural, something. Okay. We are kind of slow today. So we're probably going to get hit by that dancing sword. Oh, I guess the when the sword becomes a creature, it's actually better because it gains flying and ward 1. Okay. Go ahead, venture into your dungeon. So the 3 dungeons, Fan Delver is the one you'll be using most often. It's like the simplest one. Mad Mage has more rooms. It takes longer to complete, but it has a bigger payoff. Tomb of Annihilation is shorter, but there's stuff. It has more disadvantages to you. Oh boy, skeletal swarming. That might be a problem. Anyway, let's fight. Oh, they must attack though. But skeletal swarming is a problem. Dancing. Okay. Look. I don't have any way to get rid of this skeletal swarming. So he's just going to keep getting more and more skeletons. Oh, nice. Ray of Enfeeblement. What? Discard this one. I guess we're doing deck of many things. Okay, it's going to be trouble racing those skeletons. Nice. That might have been a mistake. Now I'm dead. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Block, block, block. Okay, I'm not super dead. I'm kind of dead. How am I recovering from this? Really hard to raise this skeletal swarm. Block, block, block. Oh, I miscounted. Oh well. This is what I get for counting my chickens before they hatch. Okay, so the next one is definitely the last game of the... Well, we've already made profit. But it would be nice to get our first 7 win draft early. And... Okay, so that was definitely a misplay in the last turn. I shouldn't have played the book. Should have kept up mana for the fireball. I mean, taking out one of the skeletons early. Great. Now we're going second. Okay. It's not too bad. We have the clever conjurer. I initially drafted this card only as like a warm body, but it's actually done a fair amount of work. Now you can't cast any of them. Now I don't have my deck of many things. I'll never be able to roll a 12. We're the color screwed ones now, but we can contact other plane next turn. See if we can get some red. That eye thing looks super creepy. Or venture into the dungeon. I think I like blue in the set. Some of the cards are great. Oh, there, nice. Let's pretend we don't have the land. So it will tilt him that I did natural 20. So now I have to discard a card. I guess we'll discard Island. Oh no! It's that guy, the one board wipe in the game. Right, I want to slow him down because we're a bit behind on life. Right. Right, I'm going to do this.
Oh, look. I am never defenseless.
They actually have put in some randomness, etc. stuff before. Like, there was some old sets where they did a mechanic called Clash, where both players look at the top of their library and the guy with the higher value wins the clash and some effect happens. That kind of thing. So it's not something... Okay, I think I'm still creating a dog.
I would run if I were you.
I think basically top of library was their go-to before for adding random elements to the game. They also had coin flips before, but those are rare and like Spikes didn't really like them. Okay, just let me untap, dude. Ah, sad. Okay, the die roll is totally influenceable. There's cards that give you advantage. I have one in my deck. Let's see if I draw it. There's a card that basically says if you would roll a dice, instead roll that number of dice plus 1 and discard the lower result.
Quarrel here.
So that kind of thing. But I believe that's the only version of that effect they had. Okay, I'm going to start trying to hit back. Yes, all the effects are always higher roll is better. Okay, so I'm going to get to venture again. No, I'll take the 4. Okay. If he doesn't block, I'll just win on the spot. Oops. Whew! I almost flubbed the math. Woohoo! 7-1 run. This makes me happy. Maybe you're the lucky one, Tempered Fury. You were the one who weren't here last stream. Oh, I should take a screenshot. Thanks for keeping me company, guys. Since this draft took like an hour and a half, it's only going to be this one draft for today. Oh, I forgot to save the deck. That's fine. Alright, thanks for watching. I might stream again tomorrow, maybe Resident Evil, because I promised that to someone who was here earlier but now he's gone. Then maybe some more Forgotten Realms again later this week, once or twice. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping me company. Stay safe, wash your hands, etc. We are still in a pandemic, no matter what people say, despite people partying in clubs. Alright, see you guys around. Bye. Like, subscribe, all that jazz.